Okay, I know the sun is behind me, but you're gonna have to deal with that as I'm walking to the car. So if you follow my Instagram at @getaclip, you will know there's quite a big issue with the whip. All right, so this is what I've got so far. You might be thinking, oh, why'd you take the exhaust off? I thought you fixed the exhaust. The exhaust is fine, but I will play the clip from my Instagram if you haven't seen it. Yeah, that's nice, mate. Look at that. Yeah. Nice diff, mate. Nice. Good one. Fuck's sake. Oh, this is good. This is great. I'm really fucking happy with this, mate. It's not good, mate. The third mount, the one towards the prop shaft, is gone. So pretty much what happened is, since that mount was gone, I thought, okay, well, it must just have fallen out, you know. So I went to BMW. I paid $454 for a new bolt, OEM. All right, third diff mount bolt. So I got that. I came back, put the car back up, and found out that the bolt is actually snapped inside the diff, where it goes through the subframe bushing and then into the diff is snapped. So there's a bolt, a half a bolt with no head or nothing inside the diff. So realistically we can't do anything while the diff is in the car. So Vasil, you guys know he does night shifts, so he decided to sacrifice half a day's sleep, and he's on his way here now from London. He's coming all the way to Brighton to help me with this. He's very determined to take the snap bolt out of the diff, and then we put my diff back up. But I've lost hope in that. So I told him to get my open diff off of Vest. So worst case scenario, if you can't get the bolt out of my welded diff, we just put the open diff back in there for the time being until we can sort something out. But yeah, so right now what I've done so far, let me get under there, dude. So this is it. You can see right here there's no bolt. I haven't taken it out, it's just not there. So if you look also all the way up in there, I don't know if you can see, but you can see that shiny stuff, right? That's your chassis. That's the diff pushing up and down and hitting the fucking car. So you can imagine the vibration and the amount of noise that makes. So yeah, so far I've got one axle, one drive shaft removed. Now I'm gonna start working on the other one. Next thing after that is gonna be this, the prop shaft, and then after that I'm gonna try and see what I can do about this sway bar. But I remember when we were installing this welded diff, this sway bar was an idiot, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Yeah, I think these bolts should be okay actually. So yeah, I'll try and these bolts, I'll try and remove this and this bolt and see if I can swing the sway bar down so it can make way for the diff to drop out. But yeah, so I'm gonna get to unbolting. Okay, there you go. So the diff is out. I had problems with the fucking sway bar bolts because well, not the bolts, the nuts, because if you look, yeah, this is the nut. It's not very nut shaped, it's more cylinder shaped. So yeah, that was a bitch. And also the prop shaft was stuck in the diff, like in the where it goes to the diff, so that was a bitch. But now Vaso is here. He made it with the starlet. He's got a new manifold that he fucking did himself, which is sick. No leaks, nothing now. And he's trying to get the stuck the snapped.
The bolt that you bought from BM.
I can, yes. I keep it inside the car so it's safe, you know. It's fucking £5, mate, right here, £5. So yeah, he brought my other 338 diff here as well, which is open. So this is worst case scenario. This one doesn't have a snap bolt in there, so it's a good candidate. You know what, bad welder? 2,500 miles. The diff broke the bolt.
Oh.
The welds were so good. How can you be a bad welder? The bolt.
You have like 90 horsepower, please.
That exactly. Think when I add the 2.8, how many horsepower I'm gonna have?
I need to re-weld it if you're gonna add the 2.8, but you'll be different diff, don't you?
No, I'm keeping it.
I need to re-weld it.
I'm gonna get the 328, the 338. I want that. So we'll just weld that properly.
With the casing this time and take it out.
Yeah. Weld it to the casing.
Back to the.
yeah. So he got the fucking broken bolt out. I'm gonna. Don't watch the oil leak. So yes, no more broken bolt in there. It's here. So he's a fucking magician.
What time is it? I need to go home.
What do you mean, man? You need to help me put it back up.
What time is it? It's like 4 o'clock.
Probably 4:10. 4:14.
Alright, just can you explain like how many hours I've slept? You know, the sacrifice
I did.
for your fucking ass. If you don't come on Saturday, this is a video, I will come and rape you.
Mate,
I will rape
let me show you all the money I own. Come to the car. This in there, that is all the money I have. Can you see?
That's plenty for fuel.
Mate,
That's plenty for fuel.
that's like 25p.
That's plenty.
25p is like a drop of fuel. I'm gonna start the car and it'll finish. Let's first, yeah, what we need to try is we need to try if the bolt goes through. Yeah?
Where the fuck did it? Was it there?
Yeah.
On the other side?
In this way.
It's not gonna flip it again.
What do you mean? Oh yeah. Is it going in? Is it threading in?
It's going in.
Do you want to try refred the hole just to make sure?
No.
It doesn't look like it's going in.
It went in. It just stops.
Let me feel it.
I'll put some thread locker in it. I'll have some thread locker.
No, I don't want a thread locker.
Fuck off, you're gonna have thread locker.
Alright, but you know what?
Nearly.
What are we doing about this oil leak?
Yeah, the threads are fine. I mean, they're stripped kind of, but they're
Yeah,
fine.
what do you mean? That's the problem, innit?
I don't have a big enough thingy. It's the biggest one I have.
Doesn't.
Shit, now this is stuck in there. Okay, good. Yeah, let's put the diff in.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, but you're fucking putting this bolt in.
Alright.
Alright, let's do it. Alright, what up? So this is like another update video, but it's more just to explain what the hell is happening. So right now, yeah, my car is 100% daily, alright? The welded diff is gone, took it out, open diff, matching wheels. It's disgusting, alright? I hate it. I'm joking, I love it. Of course I'm always gonna love my 36. Yeah, so pretty much what you saw with Vassal is we took the diff out because it snapped that third bolt. We put the diff back in. I don't know I don't know if I filmed that part, but when we put the diff back in, it still wouldn't take the bolt the whole way. So the bolt was still loose and the diff was still banging about. Not as bad as when there's no bolt, but it still was shit. 700 miles later, as in like a week later, the bolt snapped again. And I was in London and it was just shit. Took the welded diff out and put the open diff back in. So took the 315 welded out and we put the 338 open back in because we didn't have time to weld the 338. So now I have an open diff. So the 338 took the bolt the whole way and was fine. The annoying thing is my brand new OEM BMW bolt snapped. £5 gone to the bin. But it's alright, I knew it was going to happen. I just didn't expect it to happen 700 miles later. I was expecting another 2500, you know, something like that. Either way, before the bolt broke again, it snowed in Brighton, which is the seaside, which is, it never snows here, from what I've heard. But this is my first year here, and it snowed, so don't know, for me it's 100% chance, realistically, according to my own statistics. Either way, so it snowed, and it was all icy and perfect. My 100 horsepower 1.6 had about 1,000 horsepower in the snow and the ice, so obviously you had to take it out in the ice, in the snow. If anyone lives in Brighton or is from the south, you would know that there's this place called the Marina in Brighton, with this big parking lot, big car park, and the roof of the car park, doesn't matter if it's like summer or whatever, it's slick as fuck. Like, even when it's dry, it's slippery. I don't know how, it just is. The ground is like super smooth and silky. So my logic was, oh, alright, cool. So, I mean, it's slick anyway, so with ice and snow on top of it, it must be like an ice rink. So it was. I go up there. It's just 2 o'clock in the morning, bear in mind. So I go up there, and it's, of course, an ice rink. So here is some footage. After that, I decided to make the whole strip of car park my drift track. So instead of just doing figure eights, I ended up doing like just using the whole thing as like a skid pad. So I was just doing transition after transition after transition. Then when I would run out, I would do like, I would turn around and then do transition, transition, transition again until I'd run out and transition again and turn around. So yeah, I use that as my skid pad, I guess. And because I'm so clever, you know, I stayed up there for about 2 hours. So you can imagine what happened. Obviously, security, instead of coming up to me and telling me, oh yeah, you need to leave, they called the police on me as I was about to leave. As I was leaving, fucking police comes up and they're like, listen, you're an idiot. So here's a warning. If you catch you doing this again, we're taking your car. So I was like, oh great, thanks man. So I fucked it. If anyone is from the UK, oh my god, what is this noise? Get out of here. So yeah, if anyone's from the, I'm gonna just talk over it. So if anyone is from the UK, I've heard it's really popular in the Essex sort of county. But section 59, that's what I have. I'm sick. So yeah, it's the car has it and I have it for a year. So it doesn't matter if anyone else is driving my car, if anyone else is driving my car, or if I'm driving someone else's car. It's still, if I get caught, I get fucked. So yeah, that's cool. So that's what happened. That's what's been happening. The reason I am facing that way is because there's no car parts. In front of me, like behind where I'm holding the camera, is hella parts. There's still a couple pieces to the puzzle. I'm gonna say I got new wheels, 17s. I'm not gonna say which style, but they came with no tires. Basically, the tires on them board. The tires on them are board. So I'm thinking about tires. I'm probably gonna go with Toyo T1Rs, 225, 45, 17. But I'm gonna have to test fit the wheels and see if, because they have 225s on them right now, they just don't have any tread. I need to test fit them to see what the hell, if they'll even fit and if they'll rub anywhere or anything. That's gonna be the next step, but I think the whole thing is gonna just be in another video. So this is like a medium update about the diff and about how my car is a 1000% daily at the moment. It's still not really dailyable because the fuel economy is just vile, but what the hell do you expect in a BMW? Next video is probably gonna be this time next month, realistically, because I'm lazy and I don't make videos. So that video is gonna be pretty big. There's a lot of stuff coming, like some mad shit, alright? I'm gonna try and like make it nice and sexy, but we'll see. I do have parts, as I was saying, so they're all here pretty much. There's like a couple more parts I need to buy. Realistically, it's 3 more things, 3 big things that I need to buy, and the rest is like all little shit, which is not that important. But then again, it is. Either way, so yeah, that's that. So stay tuned next month, I guess, for another video. That video that is coming, I'm gonna start filming tomorrow, and it's probably gonna start off with me test fitting the tires and realizing they're too big. So yeah, that is gonna be in a month's time, so see you then.